Hello, welcome. Today is a good day to acknowledge about what's going to happen today. We're going to figure out what's going on. We're going to try to figure this out, and this is what it seems to be. Okay, we have to remember that when I do an all science reading a different way, a different aspect, we have to remember about how this is. Like everything can be all fine, dandy, whatever, but that's what it is, right? And when I make these videos as a different way, a different aspect, and a different uh, uh, criteria, then that's what it seems to be, right? We have to ensure about what is happening, not the ensure about you drink, not that. But the point being is that when we have to remember about this, it's like that's what it is, right? That's why when I think about this, a good reading, that's what it is, right? All these energies can flippity flop like a pancake, or if it's just flippity flop as one way or another, that's what it is, right? And this is between of what's going to happen. So this is what it seems to be. Um, this is what it kind of is at the moment. And we're going to figure this out. We're going to embrace of the opportunity. We're going to figure out who's doing this, what's doing this, and then we're going to. I'm only going to do a short video, not a long video, but maybe just a short one. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do the dice, we're going to do the playing cards, we're going to do the oracle cards, and then that's where we're going to get started. All right, so here we go. I'll bring the camera down just so you can look at those. But this is what it is. Alright, so here we go. So today we're going to look at this. So on the left side we have the Six of Earth and it says, give some money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. Yeah, this is interesting for you. That is very interesting. It could be that way, it could be that. Um, And the other one is the seven of earth. It says, seek well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Yeah, so basically you have to look at that as well. So we have to remember that when we have this, we have to have a system, okay? Now, biological about system is that we have to remain about that. We have to encourage about that as well. Now, these things will take time, but remember about we're going to say who's on the left side, who's on the right side. We don't know about the middle. We don't want to do that. But we're going to figure out about that as well. So we have to take that as almost like bread and butter, almost not, maybe not. But that's what it seems to be. Now, when I think about this is what it seems to be, okay? Now, let's see what's the opposite card for that in here as well. On the left side, we have the King of Fires. His motivation, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Be a leader. Advice from someone creative. That's what that card means. Alright, and what's the opposite? It is the Queen of Fires, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Yeah, so that's what it seems to be. Alright, we have to remember that when we take this as almost like a grain of salt or grain of pepper, we have to remember about this remains of how it is, right? It kind of like gives you a Pacific time and charitable event and whatnot. But this is what it seems to be because you have to remember that uh, for example, when I get the feeling of when we have bad tempers or bad energies or bad language or anything. This seems to be how it is, right? It's unnecessary about, saying bad words. There's unnecessary where, you have be a leader, like, focus, 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 communicate with vision, be a leader. Like that's what it seems to be. You can even think about this as, you know, receiving a loan or paying off debts, if you look at that as well, right? That's what this remains, and that's what it seems to be, okay? Because when I think about this, it almost gives me a question like, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this specifically? That's what it is, right? And when I think about this as way how it is feeling, it doesn't really matter where you put your eggs in one basket and then you think, okay, am I going to cook this egg or leave it alone, for example. You could do both, right? You could put one egg in a basket, leave that one, and then cook another one at the same time. That's why we have two hands. We have them to grab things, you know. That's what it seems to be. But when you look at this as a way of that, that's what it seems to be, okay? Now, when I think about this, we have Earth and fire situation. Because we have Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have Taurus, and then we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and that's in that situation. Not bad though. But the point being is that that's what it seems to be. You have to be embrace of opportunity, embrace of what you're doing, and that's what it is, right? Now we're going to see what the playing card represents for these if they're following you. Let's see. And it says the Nine of Spades. Yeah. So the Nine of Spades is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra in that situation. Alright, so we have air, fire, earth, not water yet, don't know why. But that's what it seems to be in this situation. Um Basically that's what that is. Now we're going to figure out about the dice that we're going to do, and then we're going to do one of the oracle cards at the same time. So we have that. So now we're going to get the dice situation, and then we're going to do the oracle. Well, actually, we're going to do the oracle. This was just one moment. I'm busy. So anyway, this is what it seems to be, and let's see what it is. All right. So, hang on. I'm almost done with this reading. All right. So we have the Nine of Banquet. Now, Nine of Banquet means, let me read this, shall we? So I like to do when I'm on this video camera. Let's see. So what? The nine. The nine. The nine. Oh, nine. Oh yeah, yeah. So much material, eh? Yeah. Okay. So this is all right. So this is for banquet, and it means so if you have earth signs, fire signs, water, air signs, this is what it is. The timing from the 21st to the 31st of March, so that'll be coming up very soon in the next few months. Next month it will be this. Now, when this remains, that's what it seems to be. Like you have earth, you have fire, you have air, you have everything. Now, the meaning card of this situation for the banquet, it means that a gift of peace, improvement, healing, that's could be. There could be advises always think positively and fight uncertainties and fears. Notable improvement is already underway. Well, that's what it seems to be as that one. it's very unnecessary about that, but we will continue with that. Let's see. Oh, for letter C, for the spread of the year, it says it's a difficult month, especially for economic security, full of rivalry, setbacks, unpleasant news. A debt makes you cut back and save. That's what it seems to be. You can try to cut back on your savings. You can cut back on your expenses. You can cut back of everything of this situation. It kind of remains about how it is at the moment, right? We have to remember that everything goes up for a reason. I always say this to my viewers, always. And I know it's kind of like very stressing for a lot of my viewers if they are pay attention to this video. And I know about that. I know a fact about that. But this is what it seems to be. And it's true about what happens. You know, it kind of is giving you a very significant reasons. You know, because we have all of these like notifications. Like if you get notifications on your phone, you get all these texts. You always get the messages. But when you don't get notifications and you put that do not disturb on your phone, for example, you won't get any notifications until you turn off the do not disturb. And that's why it seems to be in this reading, because you have to remember that you can procrastinate as you want to. It doesn't really matter to me, but you have to remember about this. All right, so now I'm going to get to the dice, and then this will be the end of it. All right, so here we go. So what's going on for the dice? 1, 2, 5, and 4. All right, so we have January, February, April, and May in this situation. That'd be a 1. So that's why it seems to be in that situation. Now, the letters and yeah, so the letters and then the dice number. Okay, so the dice numbers are 1, 2, 4, and 5. If you're 15, if you're 51, if you're 42, if you're 24, 45, 51, 52, 54, all these numbers that are combining into these, that's what it seems to be. If you have letters, all right, so if you're in January, you have B and H in Capricorn. If you're in February, you have A and G for letters. You have in Aries for April, you have A and I. And obviously in May for Taurus, you have F and D in that situation. Okay, so that's what it remains. That's why I'm not making a long video. I'm just making a short video today. But that's what it seems to be. You have to remember that when you take things for granted as what they are, that's what it seems to be. All right. I know that what I said over there, for example, not now I'm busy. That's what it is, right? So basically back to my own skit here. This is what it seems to be right now. You have to remember that you have to, you know, pause in action. Like don't have a temporary pause in action. You can just do it. Do it as you please. Do it as a momentum. Do it as your own sacred way. You know, like what? Like never cry over spilt milk, or water underneath the bridge, or life doesn't give you lemons, or something like that. I don't know. But those are my good expressions. But that's what it is. All right. So before I let you all go, there's only one thing that you must learn. Pay attention to what the energies are saying. Pay attention to the banquet card. Pay attention to what I'm saying, because it will make you all happy. All right. And that's what it seems to be. So thank you very much. Enjoy and have a fabulous day. Thank you very much, and bye for now. See you next time. Bye.